This is Dan Max at eXp Realty, aka the trading agent, here with my top 3 predictions for 2022 in the Denver, Colorado housing market. Let's go. My number 1 prediction is that demand is going to continue to hold prices up. If you look at the price chart for Denver County, it still looks solid. It might flatten out a little bit. It might do some seasonal stuff like it did in early 2019, where the prices just flatlined, but let's dig deeper in the statistics. As you can see, listings are down. There's just not a lot of inventory, while prices will continue to rise. I don't think that changes. Demand in warm places, demand in places like Denver, where it's just exotic to the average person. I mean, I live here, moved here as a transplant. I love it. There's 2 months of inventory, 1 to 2 months, and 2 to 3 years of demand. You have low listings, low amount of inventory. Prices will continue to rise or flatline. I don't see prices going down in housing unless people stop telling your friends to move here and you stop telling people how there's actually 300 days of sun in Denver and that we're not far from these cooling mountains. That's my number 1 prediction. I think the housing market in Denver will continue to sustain until there's more inventory, and you cannot create new housing inventory very quickly at this point. Just keep it simple. If you're investing in Denver, downside is 1-2%. Upside, I could see another 10-15% next year. It's just that simple. Let's get into the bond yields, because this is the TLT. Yeah, the TLT moves inverse to the bond market. So if the TLT is going higher, bond yields will be going lower. It's really that simple. If bond yields are going lower, that means rates will be affordable. My number 2 prediction is that rates will stay low again next year, prompting more people to buy houses as investments. It's been like this for years, and as long as the feds continue to keep the rates low, people will invest in housing. People will look for ROIs on their cash on cash investments versus put it in the savings account, put it in the bank. There's just no return in that. And so housing has become a strong substitute for other types of investing. I continue to see such happening. That's my number 2 prediction. Housing, rates stay low. Housing should stay strong to sustain. My number 3 prediction is rents. Rents are going to continue to rise. As long as there's a housing shortage and there's still that much demand here, investors in the Denver market will continue to reap rewards from low inventory, which means higher rents. I could see rents going up 10 to 15% depending on the area and demand. The closer you are to downtown, it might pick up now that things are getting back to normal, hopefully. So I could see the rents picking up downtown, but just in general, if affordability is going up, so will the rents. People can't afford to buy, then they have to rent. So my last bonus top 3 trends in Denver, Colorado for 2022 is a bonus. It's related to the stock market. If the S&P 500 continues to rise, Bitcoin continues to rise, people's wealth continues to grow. So they're going to be looking to invest. So keep an eye on it. If the markets tend to hold up, people feel more wealthy, they're going to look to invest more, they're going to look to spend. It's really that simple. If I feel strong about my income, my wealth, and my investments in all other avenues other than housing, I will look to diversify into housing because I will take profits in that. So the higher that the markets run, the more people will feel comfortable. So that's it. Dan Max at eXp Realty, aka the trading agent, with my top 3 predictions for 2022 in Denver, Colorado. If you have any questions, check out my YouTube page for follows, for ideas. If you need real estate needs, please contact me. My information will be in the description below. I'd love to help you figure out a way to move here. Or if you're moving out of Denver and you need to find an agent anywhere, I work for eXp Realty. We have the best network in the country in my mind, actually in the world, 4th largest company. We can find you help anywhere you are. So please don't hesitate to ask. I love helping people. I love creating content. So I appreciate all my friends, family, and followers, and I will talk to you soon.